Severe weather made its way through the region this evening, causing flooding and wind damage in parts of the area. And while the threat of more severe weather is slowly diminishing, we are keeping a close eye on the potential for more flash flooding tonight. Let's go ahead and check in with Corey Malice in the Storm Center.
Well, we're starting to see a shift, Mike, from the severe weather threat to that heavy rain threat.
But I didn't know it was going to flood that bad.
It's just devastating.
I'm thinking our house is pretty much gone.
Right now at 6, several communities are flooded, causing road washouts and evacuations, while more rain threatens to cause record flooding.
And Governor Scott Walker declares a state of emergency late this afternoon for La Crosse, Vernon, Monroe, and Juneau counties in our area. They were particularly hard hit with 5 up to 11 inches of rain in some areas. Right now at 6, the rain ended and communities hit hard by flooding are now scrambling to clean up before the next round of storms. Record floodwaters continue to push through communities along the Kickapoo River. Now that the rain has stopped, residents there are left to pick up the pieces of their homes.
The largest flood the Kickapoo Valley has seen.
Reedstown resident Todd Alexander hasn't slept for days.
Hopefully this ends soon. You know, I want to go home. That's all I want to do is go home.
Now, it could be up to 3 days before people can get back into their homes, and more rain is expected to come this Friday and into the weekend.
People in Coon Valley continue to assess the damage to their properties after flooding devastated that village. The Vernon County Highway Department is fixing the bridge on Highway 14 going into the community, which has now reopened. Current and former elementary school staff members will be going around the area to help with cleanup efforts. Groups from neighboring communities are also expected to help.
We lost everything in the basement, everything.
Crews have been working to clear the roads around Coon Valley, but some were almost completely washed out and are still blocked off. Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker is in our area after declaring a state of emergency across the state earlier this afternoon. The governor visited Coon Valley to get a first-hand look at the damage caused by this week's flooding. He hopes to understand what the needs are from volunteers in the community. Many people are not waiting for state or federal help, though, as neighbors are going out of their way to help each other. Westby area school teachers and staff jumped right in to help with the cleanup in Coon Valley today and are trying to make the best out of a really bad situation. A benefit concert is being planned for flood victims. Moon Tunes in La Crosse will host a flood relief event at the Southside Fest grounds in La Crosse. Moon Tunes typically brings free concerts to Riverside Park Thursday nights throughout the summer. This year they are going to add an extra concert at the end of the season to raise money for flood victims. Organizers say the event is an easy way for the community to give back.
We thought collectively coming together we're stronger together and we get more done together than having small events all over the community.
Indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the board.
After record-setting flood stages and double-digit rainfall in some area counties.
You can't describe it if you don't see it.
It's really hard.
It is a big deal.
Communities are pitching in to help their neighbors recover after the flood of 2018.
It's just overwhelms your heart in a very good way.
Watch a News 8 special report, Community Rising, the flood of 2018, Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Right now, in a special report.
Indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the board area.
It's just devastating.
Area communities are rebuilding after the flood of 2018.
Residents in Reedstown saw record floodwaters over Highway 14 for the first time.
We visit the dams that flooded Vernon County.
Also, serious flood damage in Monroe County after more than 10 inches of rain fell.
And it's not just Monroe County. I'll take a look at flooding trends across the area.
Plus, communities pulled together to help their neighbors.
Hundreds of volunteers helped out at some points, opening up their own homes to flood victims.
A News 8 special report, Community Rising, the flood of 2018, starts now.